ranking the 10 most impactful injuries of 2024. Number 3 on their list is Jedrick Wills, offensive tackle for the Browns. They say you could just as easily swap Wills out for Conklin or Teller or any number of key Browns veterans nursing bumps and bruises. We've talked about this quite a bit. It seems like when the injuries hit this team, it hits position groups, and it's been the offensive line early in this season.
Okay, let's think about this for a second. In this past football game, the Browns had no Jedrick Wills, no Ethan Posick, no Wyatt Teller, and no Jack Conklin. And now they didn't have Jack Conklin for most of last year anyways, and DeWan had to step in there and fill in. But that's not the offensive line that the Browns thought they were going to have in that game. And there were a number of plays where they were really, really hurt by a lack of protection and a bad snap and different things that happened with that offensive line. And it hurt them in the end, even on that final play. The pocket collapsed and Deshaun was forced to his left. He was on the run. It was a bang bang play. It happened too fast. Cooper didn't get open, but it started with a lack of protection there, and that has really hurt them this season.
The other thing that's important to point out when you're talking about offensive line, the continuity. So if you're swapping out guys constantly, that affects it because you need to know how the guy next to you blocks in each instance.
Yes, absolutely. And in addition to that, you have to have that excellent communication between center and quarterback. We saw that Nick Harris snapped the ball at a very crucial point in the game before Deshaun Watson was ready for that football. So you've got to have those guys working in concert together on so many different things, especially when you're blocking for a running quarterback. You have to know how to do that. And that's another thing that Nick Harris isn't really used to right now, blocking for Deshaun Watson on a regular basis. It's hard when you get thrown into the fire like that, like he did. But there are so many things you have to know and do when it comes to a scrambling quarterback.